If you like watching beauty empties, I've got about 3 months worth, and there's a ton here, so let's get started. I color my hair about every 5 weeks, so within the last 3 months I have done it twice. I did try a new color. I always use the L'Oreal Preference. Sometimes I use the Excellence Cream, and I decided that I would try an ash blonde color. Wasn't really thrilled with it, so I went back to my good old tried and true 8 medium blonde. This one came with a post-color shampoo, and I really did like that. And so I think I'm going to stick with this. That's the color I have on my hair right now, is the 8 medium blonde. I am naturally about this color, but if I didn't color my hair, I'd probably be mostly gray. And I know the trend right now is to embrace the gray, and I think it's beautiful on others. Not ready to do it myself. So I just cover them up. Emptied another L'Oreal Elvive shampoo. This one is the Total Repair Extreme. I go back and forth between this one and then the regular Total Repair that doesn't have the purple on it. This is my favorite shampoo and conditioner, and every time I try something else, I wish I had this back. So I'm done experimenting and just going to be using this one from now on. The companion conditioner is also almost gone, and it's in my shower. I have backup already purchased. You'll almost always see one of these in my empties, the Not Your Mother's All Eyes on Me 10-in-1 Hair Perfector. This is a dupe for the It's a 10. I bought a small travel size of the It's a 10 so that I can compare the two, and this does everything that one does, and I kind of like it better. This is already repurchased and being used in my bathroom now. I talked about in a recent video the Lumi Starter Kit, and this was the sample of the body wash that came with it. I liked it fine. The scent, by the way, that I wasn't sure if I was going to like is the Lavender Sage, and I do like it. I have the deodorant in this scent. And while the body wash was fine, it wasn't anything to write home about. And so I'm just going to stick with my Walmart body washes because this is quite a bit more expensive. Thank you, Andy, for the recommendation for this Rokiss cleansing balm. It's one step all-in-one cleansing balm. I love this. It comes with a little scoop, and it has a cover on top, so you can put the cover on, put the scoop on, and then close it in here so you don't lose your scoop. Love that. And it has just a really clean scent to it. It takes off my makeup wonderfully well, even waterproof mascara. I used to use the Clinique Take the Day Off, but it's so expensive. And I've tried a couple of others that bothered my eyes. The e.l.f. bothered my eyes, and there was another one that I just got off of Amazon. I don't remember the name of it now. It makes my eyes filmy, and I wake up in the morning and they're like gunky and stuck together, and it's really yucky. Not an issue with this one. In case you don't know, the way you use a cleansing balm is you have dry hands, dry skin, you scoop out what you need, about a dime size, maybe a nickel size on your hand, rub it together, it liquefies, you massage it over your face, on your eyes, that sort of thing, and then splash water on it to emulsify it. And I then use a microfiber cloth to take the rest of that off, and then do a double cleanse with a gentle cleanser. So this is my now favorite cleansing balm. I will have an Amazon link down below. It will be an affiliate link. Thank you again, Andy. And while I have it in my hand, I finished up the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Cleansing Gel. Just a gentle cleanser. I talked about in a video where I got some e.l.f. products that I am not really particular. The Neutrogena, the e.l.f., the CeraVe, I kind of, whichever one I can get at a good price. That's what I use for my second cleanse and for my morning face washing. I keep one in my shower and one by my sink, so just depending on what's happening that day, I have a cleanser where I need it. The Lumi Warm Vanilla, this was my favorite scent, but unfortunately it's discontinued. They did reformulate their products. I've talked about it in the past, how they have kind of a funky smell when you first put them on. It doesn't last. It's the mandelic acid that is in the product, and they have reformulated to make that smell less noticeable, and I think that they were very successful with it, but I'm sad that I can't get the scent anymore. Maybe they'll keep working on it and figure out a way to do a vanilla scent in the future. I have a couple of Peter Thomas Roth samples here that I got from Leanna when she sent me the curling iron and the Viseart palettes, and I used those up, and I kind of really liked it, but I would never pay Peter Thomas Roth prices for skincare, so it was fun to have. This was the cleansing balm that I was using prior to the Rokiss, the Soap and Glory Glow Your Mind. And this was fine too. It's just getting really hard to find. And so I just needed to find something that I could get more easily. This was awesome. This is the Tree Hut Tropic Glow Firming Whipped Shea Body Butter Lotion. And I've never had the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, but apparently it smells just like it. And when I would use this, I'd come out and my daughter's like, oh, Mom, you smell so good. And I did. I mean, I love this. I will definitely buy another one of these. And the other thing is that it's also just a really good moisturizing body lotion. So I definitely want to repurchase that. A couple of dead sponges. I used up this Garnier Whole Blends Smoothing Conditioner and Shampoo, the coconut oil with cocoa butter. They were okay. I was glad to get them done so I could go back to my Elvive. Why do I keep straying? An e.l.f. Hydrogel Moisturizer, the Holy Hydration line. I really enjoy that. I have another one of these already. e.l.f. did a huge sale, 60% off for their e.l.f. whatever club members so that you get points and stuff. And so I purchased those during the sale. This Gold Bound Firming Neck Cream. It was a nice moisturizer, but I don't think it did anything for my neck. So but at the same time, I also didn't use it consistently enough for long enough at one time. I mean, I used the whole thing up, but it was like I'd use it for a week or two and then I'd forget about it. And then I'd use it again and then I'd forget about it. So maybe I'll try it again and actually use it like every day for 30 days and see if it does something. We'll see. I had this Lancome Genifique little sample of serum and I used that up. I enjoyed it while I was using it. I don't know that it did anything more than like my buffet serum or something like that. Speaking of, I have a couple of Ordinary products here. I have the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum. Probably wouldn't buy this again because almost everything has hyaluronic acid in it. And so using a separate hyaluronic acid serum kind of seems like redundancy. The Ordinary Lactic Acid 10% serum, however, I will repurchase. I enjoy this, but right now I'm using some other skincare, so I'm actually going to keep this bottle to remind me to repurchase when I'm out of the other thing that I'm using right now. Oh, another dead sponge. Couple of the Crest 3D White Stain Eraser. Found out about this from Jessica Braun, and I get it at Dollar Tree. It's $1.25 a tube. Generally buy them 3 or 4 at a time, and I really enjoy these toothpastes. They don't make my teeth sensitive, which a lot of whitening toothpastes do. I have problems with that if I'm not careful. Oh, my basket is kind of sticky. I'll clean that off a little bit so I don't get messy. The e.l.f. Holy Hydration Fragrance-Free Face Cream. This is my nighttime moisturizer, and I have another one that I'm working on. The one I have, I think, is not the fragrance-free. Fragrances don't bother me. If you're sensitive, make sure that it's the fragrance-free one that you get, but they had the regular one on sale. And so I went ahead and purchased that one instead. And then I have a Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I can't remember if this was a leftover from an Ipsy or if, oh no, I think this might have been the birthday gift from either Ulta or Sephora last year. I don't remember. But anyway, I used that up. I like keeping these little pots though sometimes because if you're going to travel, you can just put some of your moisturizer in there and then you don't have to take the big thing with you. So I'll probably keep that. The Clean Skin Club Vitamin C Brightening Booster Watermelon Green Tea and Pineapple. I used this serum up. I enjoyed this serum. It was a nice vitamin C serum, and I think this was one of my last Ipsies that I got that this came in. A Suave Sweet Pea and Violet Body Wash. This is kind of my speed on body wash. I just rotate scents based on what smells good to me that day, and Suave is cheap, and so that's what I use. The e.l.f. Holy Hydration Eye Cream. I would say that this one is unnecessary. It felt just like the Holy Hydration face cream, in a smaller tub. So I just kind of used the Holy Hydration face cream and put it up under my eyes, and save yourself the money because they put it in a small tub and then charge you more for it. The Sigma Brush Magic, I got this in the 12 Days of Sigma that came in my Jen Phelps giveaway, and used this to wash some brushes when I did my 12 Days of Sigma wrap up using all of the products that I got in the box. I used this and it did a really nice job washing my brushes. But honestly, I usually use like Dr. Bronner's, the Castile soap, or baby shampoo, or the Neutrogena Clear cleansing bar. Those work perfectly and they are so inexpensive. So this is unnecessary and I won't purchase it. I had this Eva Naturals vitamin C, and guys, I don't know that it did anything. It's old now. I really kind of used it more on my hands and my arms than I did on my face. I've kind of settled down into the camp of with vitamin C's, you get what you pay for. And I'm right now using the Drunk Elephant C Firma Day Cream. I didn't pay for that, by the way. That was in my Jen Phelps giveaway. I'm not going to pay for that. But I think I am going to go with the Timeless vitamin C when I finish up the Drunk Elephant. Because I do think I have seen a difference using the Drunk Elephant vitamin C versus a generic or whatever. So yeah, I think that's one that it might actually be a benefit to get a little bit more well-known vitamin C. The Eva Naturals is a brand that I get on Amazon. This Argan Magic Color Renew 10-in-1 leave-in spray. I am so glad this is gone, you guys. I got this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, I think, for $7.99. Thought it would be like it's a 10 kind of dupe. But I didn't like it very much, and so, but I didn't want to just throw it away. It wasn't horrible. I mean, it wasn't like it dried out my hair or made my hair feel weird or anything like that. I just didn't like it as much as I like this one. And so in order to get it used up, I would put like 5 sprays of this in my hand and 5 sprays of this in my hand, and then mix it together and rub it through my hair so that I could use it up and get rid of it. By the way, I never spray it directly on my hair. If you have tried it and you didn't like it because you thought it was heavy or weighed your hair down, that might be the problem. I don't like it if I spray it directly on my hair. I spray it on my hand, maybe 8-9 pumps of it, and then rub it together and then just kind of distribute it through my hair, then massage it in, and then comb my hair. So if you've tried it and you spray it in, you're like, man, this weighs my hair down. Probably using too much for one thing, and put it in your hands first. Okay. Anyway, glad this is gone. Don't recommend it. Won't repurchase it. I used a bottle of my agency formula. Mine is 0.05% tretinoin, 1% dexpanthenol, 5% tranexamic acid, 4% niacinamide. Actually, did I say Curology? If I said Curology, I meant agency. I used to use Curology. I switched over to agency. You actually get one more active in the bottle with agency than you do with Curology. There's only 3 actives in Curology. There's 4 in agency. And I thought that I was still at like 0.035 on the tretinoin. Maybe that's why I'm having so much trouble with it, that it went up and I didn't know it went up. Anyway, I've been having a lot of dryness, especially around my hairline, around my mouth. And so I am currently only using my tretinoin every other night, and sometimes I skip another night in there. I'm really trying to listen to my skin more and do what it needs versus just putting it on every night and continuing to get more and more irritation. Because the whole point of it is for your skin to look better. And if your skin doesn't look better, if it's dry and flaky and driving you crazy, then what's the point, right? So anyway, doing it less has helped. I also watched a video from Pampered Wolf. I don't know if you watch her. If you don't, she's great. I enjoy watching her, where she marked out on her face where you're supposed to put the tretinoin. And that was very helpful. And basically what she said was, it kind of goes here and up on your forehead and then like down your nose, but you don't want to put it around your mouth. You don't want to put it around your eyes, and you kind of want to avoid your hairline and your eyebrows because it can actually contribute to hair loss, which I didn't know, and that's good to know. And so I put it more on my cheeks and across my forehead and then just down the center of my nose. It does absorb and spreads, kind of like when a paper towel, you put it in water and it, you know, it will wick up. Well, this will spread that way too. And so doing some of those things, making sure my face is dry, I use the sandwich method. I put a moisturizer on, then I put on this, then I put more moisturizer on. All of those things have been helping. So I'm happier with the way my skin looks now, and I will continue my agency. In fact, I just got another bottle of it, and I'll give you an update on how it's going. These are not my makeup empties. I keep track of my makeup empties separately in my PUD project. I will put my year-end PUD up here so that you can go see how many products I used up in 2022. It was crazy how many makeup products I managed to get through. If you like makeup empties, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please take a second and do that. My name is Tina, and I'm so glad that you chose to spend a little bit of time with me today. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. And while I have it in my hand, I finished up the Neutrogena Hydra Brew